What up, Weedy, man? We back again, G. It's the second episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we about to interact a video today, man. We about to look at a video that I find quite funny, yo. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is everybody's not real, yo. Everybody ain't real. So we about to jump into this, man. You know what we talking about today? Crip Mac. Crip Mac. Yeah. So I heard, man, this guy here, man, ain't really what he be talking about. So I found this video from swampstoriez. You know what I'm saying? Um, swampstoriez, man. I fuss with them. They're a cool site, man. Y'all might need to go holler at them. But anyway, man, he pulled out a whole lot of fake shit on this guy here, man. 55th Street. You know what I mean? So we about to get into this video, man. See what's up with Crip Mac.
It was the Swamp Stories video.
Man, cuz whoever made that, you're
Why didn't well
That nigga trip. Crip Mac on. Nigga, somebody to piss that nigga off, man. Somebody piss Crip Mac off, kid.
what was your issue with the documentary?
me, cuz trying to say all the bad out the hood, cuz. You find me? We a small town.
Would you ever get the tattoo removed?
Never. Never. Neighborhood crip, never.
Shit. Crip Mac standing on that shit, man. But you gotta respect that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga don't give a fuck, man. He be stomping out here, my nigga, standing on all 10 toes, ready for all the smoke. He probably can't fight. You know what I'm saying? From what I done heard. From what I didn't see. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably can't fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean, man. I respect the nigga's heart though. Man. Especially with that tatted on his forehead, yo. You gotta respect a nigga that do some crazy ass shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I am Crip Mac. I am HK Destruction on Hustlers. I got 5 many other names on Hustlers. I am a certified young 55th Street General on Hood.
Oh, good.
Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Stories.
Swamp
For this video, we did
Stories.
something completely out of the ordinary. A while back, I decided to make the channel more serious and to avoid these kind of videos. But after seeing Crip Mac lie about his life story, diss me, and call out people that he's never met, I decided that I have to go in. After I dropped my original 55th Street video, my DMs were flooded with LA people telling me that Crip Mac is a complete fraud. Initially, I ignored these messages because I figured that it was just haters being haters.
Man, who? I need to look up whose voice this. You know what I'm saying? He be talking, yo. That shit be cracking me up. Man, I need to see who the fuck he really is, man. You know what I mean?
But once I saw that he dissed me, I decided to look into it myself. What if I told you that everything Crip Mac has ever said was a lie and that keeping it 55th Street was never his life? Or shall I say, keeping it 55th Street? And
Oh, he got jokes. That nigga got jokes, yo. But I wonder what's the problem with these niggas, man. Like, but he said that he said that Crip Mac had said something about his channel. You know what I'm saying? And he about to air out all his laundry. You know what I'm saying? That shit different, man. That shit different, yo.
enough is enough. Today is the day where Crip Mac will never disrespect Swamp Stories again. But before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. You can also subscribe.
Yeah. Y'all like and subscribe mine too, man. Like, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Yeah.
To the second channel where you can find videos just like this one. Yes, go subscribe to Swamp Shorts where you'll find 10 to 15 minute videos that don't make the main channel. And with all that being said, let's get right into it. The story begins about an hour and a half east of South Central LA in the suburban city of Rancho Cucamonga, California.
What?
If you're unfamiliar, this is where the movie Next Friday was filmed.
No more locked doors! Gracias!
But it's also where a young man named Trevor Hurd was born in February of 1993.
Trevor Hurd. Trevor Hurd. I would never thought that nigga's name was Trevor Hurd. Never thought.
Despite living in the suburbs, life was not always peaches and cream for young Trevor. In fact, at just 2 years old, his father, Trevor Sr., moved out to Orange County. However, his young mother named Crystal was able to hold down multiple jobs and get them a house in the nearby Ontario, California. This quiet and peaceful cul-de-sac is where Trevor spent the majority of his childhood, far from the wild streets of LA. From 1st to 3rd grade, Trevor attended Newman Elementary in Chino Hills, one of the highly ranked schools in the Inland Empire. However, despite being a sheltered kid, Trevor had all sorts of behavioral issues growing up.
I mean, this kid was jumping.
That nigga, ugly ass little nigga, wasn't he? Big doughboy ass nigga there, boy. Who this? This is mama. Mama, nigga. She know the truth. She know the truth.
Out of the window, you know, at 6 and 7 years of age, you know, to go out and explore and come back, and I just like, we had to lock the windows, and I'm sure he felt like incarcerated, and I know that feeling. But yeah, he definitely needed some guidance. He went to Newman Elementary School, and I would receive tons of calls daily. Just, you know, your son, he's not doing what, you know, we're asking him to do. He's doing just the opposite. So it's not that he's just not doing it. He's good.
Like his mama, man, she probably was into some shit before. You know what I'm saying? Probably was out here on these streets getting it in, man. Hey, she looked just like that ugly ass. Not call her ugly, but look like that nigga, man, you know, me.
We're gonna do the opposite. We threw Ritalin at him, we threw Thoridazine, everything to try to get him regulated. So me being a young mom, that was very, very challenging.
To mend these issues, Trevor's mom sent him to a private military boarding school hours away. However, after 14 months, Trevor was expelled and sent back home to Chino, California.
So we put him in military school, and they did drills, they did academic.
Damn, why parents want to send kids to military school. Like, that's gonna help them. Man, that shit don't help them, man. If y'all can't control your kids, man, say that shit. Fuck you gonna send them to military school? That's just gonna mess them up even more. Oh, man. Shit. I never seen mine military school. Shit is stupid. And you don't know what they be doing in there. I ain't trusting. Man, I ain't trusting. Rip.
They did PT. He was up early in the morning, and he was disciplined for about 14 months.
Oh.
Very challenging on me.
So the military school didn't help him at all?
He got kicked out of military school. Kicked out of military school. They said, I'm sorry, we don't have anything.
Bruh, you see her hands? Them look like man hands, bro. Them motherfuckers big. Hey, her hands, bro. Look at this shit.
Anything else that we can offer your son at this time, you know, his behavior?
I don't care what nobody say, nigga. Not a woman's hand. Not a woman's hand, nigga. At all. Yeah.
Is too drastic.
By the time Trevor returned home, his mother already had plans to move to Houston, Texas with her boyfriend. This would be a man known as Mr. Gary, who lived in the suburb of Katy, Texas. According to CMac, he didn't move to Texas until 2009 or 2010.
So what age was that you went to Texas?
Hold on, god damn it. Oh, shit. 2000, god damn it. 2009, 2010.
Okay.
That's a teenager.
Big cat.
On hood in Houston, Texas. I did 2 years out there. I never graduated or nothing, but look, at least I went. Look.
But according to his mom,
Nigga, his mama was bad in them days. Look at her, homie. And she chose up on a white dude.
he actually moved there as a little kid.
Oh, so he was there 14 months?
Yes.
You know what age he was from?
I want to say roughly 7 to 9.
Oh, young.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
see.
at that point, that's when he moved to Texas.
So for the next few years, Trevor went to middle school in Katy, Texas, and things were kind of coming together for the family. But then everything came crashing down. One day after returning home from work, Trevor's mom walked in on something she never thought she'd see. She walked in on her beloved Mr. Gary with a Brock Lesnar look-alike. As you would expect, this ended everything for Mr. Gary.
Oh. Yeah, see, when you chose up on that white man, yo, and came home to some white action, right? White on white type of. Oh man, caught him doing the dirt ball. Early. This nigga Crip Mac, nigga, he's going through some little shit. Little shit.
And Trevor and Crystal moved in with Granny Bear in Katy, Texas. However, Granny decided to send him to school in Houston so he could be with a family friend. Little did Granny know this family friend was an official Rolling 60s member from Southwest Houston. Well, when Trevor met him, he decided to tell him that he himself was an official Rolling 60s member from LA. He also told him that he went by Woodard.
Man, why niggas be doing that, yo? Niggas will leave California, go to a whole nother state, and then be acting big dog, nigga, like, I'm from Cali, nigga. I got put on, and so, nigga, I'm gonna put y'all, nigga. Man, niggas get on my nerves doing that shit, homie. Like, take that shit back to Cali then, nigga. I respect the land, my nigga, but I'm becoming the other niggas, you know, territory, my nigga trying to talk that shit, trying to bully shit. I just hate that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. He was one of them. Man, I would have slapped for back,
in the streets.
Yeah.
If you meet Woodard, you know, he sophomore, junior, your senior year, you know, however.
I'm the reason he ended up going to Hastings.
Okay, just walk us through y'all's relationship.
All right. His grandma stayed in Katy. You already know Katy is not an A-Leaf school.
The suburb.
District.
Yeah, that's Fort Bend ISD.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I always stayed at A-Leaf, yeah.
Right.
So he was registered to my house to go to Hastings because I went to Hastings.
The school he attended was Elsick Hastings, and it just so happened to be in a Rolling 60s neighborhood. Well, when CMac got there, he began telling everyone that he was an official Rolling 60s member from LA. To make matters worse, he even told them that they're doing everything wrong. How suburban Trevor felt like he was in position to tell them anything is beyond me.
So when he came out here to us, he made it seem like he was put on. But you know, I don't know.
He was saying he was from there. He was saying he was on the set.
He was saying he was on the set.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now for contrast.
And niggas believed it. Y'all niggas believed it. Y'all didn't stop it. Y'all didn't do none of that shit. Y'all niggas believed it. He came down acting like, nigga, y'all niggas believed it. Y'all hopped behind it. Straight up. For me. Try to act like y'all, like when he was saying it, nigga, y'all wasn't believing it. You know what I'm saying? On me. Act like nigga, the nigga was fake at first to y'all. Yeah.
Let's let suburban Trevor tell the story himself.
Y'all not doing right out here. Crips don't get along with Crips in LA. And you know, didn't say nothing, kill. And then, you know, they dope me and beat the out of me.
Well, that was not the real reason he was DP'd. It was actually for false claiming 60s.
You see Crip back around, he's hanging around, and he comes to Hood Day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Texas Hood Day you talking about?
Texas Hood Day.
For the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so he coming to the Hood Day, and at the Hood Day, he on the set.
Yeah, nah.
According to
him.
Okay. And he has to be like 15, 16, 14 around the
16. I'm gonna say 16, 17. Don't get it twisted. He always was big Crip, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't. If you get
It wasn't big Crip, It wasn't big Crip,
get what I'm saying.
The Houston 60s thought that he was an official member from LA and they accepted him in. But once they got a call.
Didn't I say that? Yeah. Nigga, they accepted that nigga, man, first. Niggas wasn't doing no background checks. Niggas wasn't calling no big homies. None of that. Y'all niggas accepted what the fuck he said, and y'all kept it pushing. Now they saying, nigga, big homies from LA called. But if they didn't call, man, Crip Mac could be y'all big homie, man. Facts. Y'all believe?
All from LA, everything would go bad.
A year later, he been thugging with you.
Thugging.
Y'all rocking. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get a call.
Treating them like family and all that.
And y'all get a call from the motherland.
Yeah.
Cali.
Yeah, we talking to him, everything. Woo woo. They was like, nah, cuz ain't never get put on. So you already know that's a total offense to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody who put they blood, sweat, and tears of this shit, but don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a you from. Don't play with it.
How did y'all react when y'all got the news that he was flogged?
It was, you lied to us, so this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't handle that pressure. He took off.
What you mean took off?
Oh, he took off. After that happened, we don't hear from him.
He wouldn't be heard of in Houston for years.
So the nigga ran from the DP? You ran from it? Crip Mac 55th? Oh shit, man.
Years. After he was caught cosplaying a rolling 60, he decided to head back to Cali. And here is where the story gets even more twisted. CMac claims that he went from Houston to South Central at 16.
Packed my shit and ran back to LA. I was on 59th and 8th Avenue by Crenshaw and Slauson by Nips Hood. I was in the Dorset Village with them niggas over there.
Nigga ran
then I
back
moved
to
with
LA.
my auntie on 45th and Western.
But in reality, CMac was living in Chino and attending Fontana High School. If you don't believe me, he actually said it on his old Facebook page, and he's in the class.
This nigga said, if you don't see, leave me. Hey, Swamp Stories, you childish, man. That nigga said, don't see, leave me.
Class of 2011 yearbook. But just because he was living in the suburbs does not mean that he wasn't banging. In fact, he started his own hood. On December 22nd, 2012, Crip Mac officially started the Trey Chino Gator Crips. But wait, later that same day, he actually changed the name to the Trey Deuce Chino Gator Crips. I suppose they moved the block over or something? I don't know. But here's how committed he was. He decided he would get them tatted on his arm. Well, it's actually not a they, because CMac was the only member. Because of this, he had ultimate control, kind of like a Madden franchise. He chose Chino as the city, a gator as the logo, and green as their color. So from what I'd assume, CMac would stand outside his cul-de-sac, wave his green rag, and wait for any devious soccer
Shotgun, right? What that shotgun? Big green. Pick a color nigga that ain't nobody really banging. And they could have picked white. Ain't nobody really banging that nigga. That nigga weird.
moms to roll down the block. But wait, just a week later, their name would change once again, now known as the 4-5 Chino Gators. Well, this only lasted for 8 more days, as CMac then decided that he was a 5-deuce Hoover. He even dissed the whole neighborhood card. Yes, in 2012, Crip Mac claimed Hoover and dissed the whole neighborhood card. If you ask me, that's not keeping it nifty on 50s. Well, his life as an internet Hoover would not last long, as now he was on to claim
Swampstoriez, G. Stop it, man. He said keeping it nifty. Oh, this guy. Come on.
different hoods. On January 24th, 2013, CMac was invited to a party hosted by the Trey 57 Pomona Crips. And what do you know, just 2 days later, CMac is on Facebook claiming Trey 57 and dissing their opposition. At this point, Crip Mac is like the Tiana Trump of the L.
But look, he has it on his forehead. I ain't gonna say it, because I ain't gonna disrespect it. I don't want no props. But he got it on his head, yo. How was you banging it and then not banging it? Man, I'm getting this nigga here. I'm just gonna call this nigga Mac. He ain't even no Mac. Got his real name. Call that nigga Christopher. He deserve a Christopher.
LA streets. But wait, we're not even in the LA chapter of his life yet, and from here it only gets worse. Before going to LA, CMac would claim one more made-up set, the 7-1 Chino Villains. Well, this did not last long, and now he was on to his next venture, rapping.
There's a little known trick to getting started in real estate, making $1,000, $2,000, or even $10,000 a day.
Sorry,
It doesn't
buddy.
Get money every time. Get money. Your girl like me, and my swag is so official.
At this point, he's already 20 years old. He tried being a rolling 60 in Texas, then came back, tried to claim 5 different sets, and then pursue a rap career. So now, what is the next step for CMac DeLoke, also known as Suburban Trevor? Well, this is when he finally moved to the city of Los Angeles, moving in with his girlfriend on 111th in Vermont. From here, he tried to get put onto Acacia Block in Compton, but they didn't want him, so he decided to keep it moving. His next try was the infamous Rolling 60s, and they decided to let him in. So in August of 2013, Crip Mac officially joined the Rolling 60s. At 20 years old, his lifelong dream had finally come true. Crip Mac had made it out of the suburbs and into the streets of South Central LA. The reverse of what everyone else in the world is trying to do. I guess Crip Mac was the original John Moran. Well, unfortunately, his life as a Rolling 60 would not last long. In fact, after just a year, he was DP'd and put off the set.
However it went, I didn't make the cut through the GP. I got put off, whatever.
His dream life was now over with. He literally tried everything possible to become a respected member of something. He then decided to move to Vegas with his mother for the next year. But after a year in Vegas, CMac returned to South Central LA as he decided to give banging one more try. Sometime between January of 2015 and 2017, CMac was officially put on to 55th Street. This means that he was
So this nigga was going through all this shit, yo. Just to be from a gang, homie? Are we serious? This nigga did all this just to be from something? Come on, man. Come on, man. This nigga's leaving me speechless, so these are goofy. What they pulling up, that nigga's a goofball, homie, like real shit. Nigga, Crip or not. Nigga's a goofball, nigga, point blank. That shit crazy.
was put on between the ages of 22 and 24 years old. Regardless, from this day, it's been 55th Street ever since. Why they'd accept an applicant like him who's been tossed around, I don't know, but here we are. After a year of being a 55th Street member, CMac was arrested and sent to jail for stealing a bike. CMac actually did 2 years in prison where he programmed Time 5. Well, after being released in 2020, he returned to LA with content creation on his mind. At first, it was simply funny videos that caught people's attention, but then he started dissing the Hoovers relentlessly.
I ain't letting up on them.
Yeah.
Ever.
When the Hoovers saw this, they were shocked because they didn't even know who this was. This is because out of his then 27 years of life, only 3 were actually spent in LA. Thus why the enemies he has whacked out on his forehead claim they've never seen him in their life.
CMac is like really like not a focus in my eyes. I have never seen him. I don't know nobody, none of my friends seen him. Like, I mean, he just like something to joke around with, like play with it, but I'm worried about that man like that. Ain't no serious like topic. Like,
I gotta ask, how did the beef with
this motherfucker, Adam? Man, I hate this motherfucker. I hate that motherfucker right there, boy. He keep niggas going against each other like a motherfucker, but for real. He a weirdo. Weirdo though. Big goofball. Hey, that white dude right there, something else.
with you and CMac start?
I'm gonna correct it. First of all, it's not no beef.
Okay.
Like, no, there's no way we beef.
Okay.
That's entertainment. Ain't no such thing as no beef.
Because you never met him, never seen him.
I never seen him.
assume.
I never heard of him before the internet.
Oh,
Like I said, I've been in the streets my whole life. I never heard of him or nothing. So how I'm finna beef with him? I'm not finna beef with you over no internet. I got too much street credit for that. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't.
Real nigga speaking. Nigga speaking, homie. I don't know you, so why would I waste time? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna waste time whooping on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? jeopardize your life trying to do something to get at it. You know what I'm saying? It was smart. It was smart.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
No one in South Central knew who CMac was because he spent his entire life in Texas and Chino Hills. Oh yeah, and Las Vegas as well. Regardless, it was a true...
Now, I ain't saying nothing about the suburbs, yo. I'd rather have grown up in the motherfucking suburbs too. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, when you going out and trying to bang some nigga that you not, and then you from somewhere, come on, man. Hey, goofy, bro. Goofy.
True recipe for YouTube success, and Adam22 began taking notice. On March 16th, 2021, the Crip Mac No Jumper interview was dropped and it went absolutely viral. One thing to notice is that since that video, his voice and cadence has changed completely.
I love it. Sometimes people hit me up and I think it's a setup. So I block the account. You don't see that? You just blocked your biggest fan.
He imitates the gang life, but he's not a gangbanger. Yeah, this is not a gang.
Well, after the No Jumper interview, all of the fans wanted to see him in his hood. And boom, that's when Andrew Callahan drops the legendary Crip Mac vlog. After watching the video, the first thing that came to my mind is, where are all of his fellow members? Why is it always just him on the block? And vlog...
Man, I used to say that shit too. Like, every time this nigga pop up, you don't see none of his homies. No 55th Street niggas nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's right there is just suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Making it work, nigga. Everybody believe him. Shit, I'll believe.
Vlog after vlog after vlog, I could not find any fellow 55th Street members. Where are the 55th Street members? The whole world needed to know. And unfortunately, we all found out in the worst way possible. In January of 2022, Crip Mac's old Facebook page was revealed. All of the posts claiming fake sets, dissing the neighborhood card, and saying he's done with banging. And this is when the 55th Street members decided to come out of the woodworks. His fellow members gave him one of the worst DPs in history that lasted over 7 minutes long. But the worst part about it is that they recorded it and uploaded it to the internet. This was dead wrong on so many levels. Yes, CMac should not...
Damn, they whooped your ass and then they put it on social media, yo. And you feel like them the homies? Man, come on, man. If we DPing a nigga, man, it's gonna be between me and the gang. Us and the gang. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga we DPing. That's it. This nigga put it on social media? Man. Hey, man. Hey, man. See, for me, man, I would have called the nigga out after the video. So we would have had to get down a few times. Real shit. Nigga. This is privacy, nigga. You gonna put that on there to embarrass me, basically. They was doing this nigga. Dirt ball.
Not have posted all that, but why would you disrespect your brother to that extent? And as a 30-year-old man, why are you letting this happen to you? But that's when we learned that this is how 5'5" treats Crip Mac on the regular.
You'd have been DP like 5 times.
About 5 times. About 5 times.
Oh my God, yeah. That nigga there is Bill.
You know, but a DP only makes a man stronger because you can survive harder in the county jail.
Yeah.
Trust and believe that.
From what I heard in South Central, they call dudes like CMac total crash dummies.
Yo.
Guys like him from the suburbs are treated badly by their set and they're told to do things they don't want to do. Maybe
Facts, nigga, facts. That's exactly what that nigga is, man. I know so many homies like that. That nigga's definitely crash dummy. Big crash dummy, man. I seen that nigga on all the missions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they doing to him. He's so dumb, you know, he don't even see it.
this explains all of the face tats, how he speaks, and why he's always trying to overprove himself. For guys like King Von, for example, they're actually born into this life, almost without a choice. But for Crip Mac, he decided to move to LA at 21 years old and join a crew that he didn't know a single member of. Not to mention that he chose to have ops that don't even know he exists. All of this to fill his identity crisis and void for brotherhood. So for all of the young men out there dealing with the same thing, please realize that this is not the way to do it. Going to college or joining the military will fill that void 10 times over. Well, on a positive note, Crip Mac is extremely entertaining and has a true talent for YouTube. His natural charisma and talent for entertainment got him millions of views. From what I would estimate, the channel probably generated hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. But unfortunately, he keeps giving the keys to his channel to local hood OGs. Whether it's Coach Warren or King Five Fingers or Christopher Lovejoy, they all seem to end up with all of his pages and channels.
Good. They DP'd you, put it on social media, and then every YouTube channel you got that's successful, nigga, they taking it? Hey, yo. I ain't never seen a nigga that want a gangbang so bad in my life, yo. Like, this nigga's past crashed up. He on a whole nother level of dumb. I don't know, man. What?
Crip Mac, stop giving away your channels to people who are gonna leech off you. Stop. You can do this yourself and you can laugh to the bank. Well, that takes us to May of 2023. This is when Crip Mac was released from prison after a year for Billy Wester.
Yeah.
As soon as he got out, he started taking everything to the next level. He started dissing everyone, and pretty much for no reason. He's actually been challenging everyone to squabble as well. This includes Whack 100, Bosco, and even Blueface. In fact, he's been dissing Blueface
like
for quite a
Blueface.
while.
Doing a boxing match. No chance for a boxing match.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. That ain't my type of crib.
What is it about Blueface that you say it's not your type
I'm a
of
play ball crip. I really do this shit in real life. My cripping is more legit than kill. I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's five ever like that. My cripping is five real legit. Yeah, I'll break Blueface's nose. Yeah, I'll break Blueface's nose.
Now, everyone was worried about what would happen if Crip Mac ran into Blueface. But what we must remember is that deep down, he's still suburban Trevor from Chino Hills. This is what actually happened when he ran into Blueface.
Get it back. What up?
Blueface, baby.
What's up?
Yeah,
You want to keep on your hood?
Huh? T-Box? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Custer, yeah, cuz told me.
What he told you? He said it's straight,
Hell
right?
yeah,
Straight.
cuz on hood. Cuz like, cuz that's my boy. Cuz on hood, on hood. My heart, cuz on
Keep it
hood.
crippin'.
Hey, yeah. Same color rag.
You may be wondering why CMac didn't keep the same energy.
CMac, what's up, man? You see a nigga and you don't do nothing? Ah, I done seen it all, yo. Trying to fake gangbang, getting DP for no reason, getting embarrassed, nigga. And then nigga, you meet the nigga that you talking shit about. And you might as well hug the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It look like Blueface wanted to take off on you though. It look like nigga he wanted to get at you 55th on me. That shit sad, nigga. That shit crazy. Nigga, I didn't keep none of that energy, nigga. You corny, bro. Like real talk. I gotta say, nigga, you corny. Point blank.
Energy, but this might be why. I don't even know what to say. Even after he was friendly in person with Blueface, CMac is still dissing him online.
I want to beat Blueface's face. I want to whoop his scrawny light skin. I want to bust his face open.
Not only is he internet tough with Blueface, but also
Big
with
internet.
YG as well. Here's a video of Crip Mac meeting YG.
Hey, YG.
To everyone watching, this seems like a pretty normal, friendly conversation.
So you did the same thing with YG. And they still letting you out here do what you do. So you still cripping 50-50. Hey man. Here's what it is, nigga. I ain't from the land. Y'all do what y'all do, but that shit there, different kind of phony, man. That's a different kind of phony, man.
conversation. But in the mind of Crip Mac, somehow he pressed YG.
Blueface YG. I went to YG, let cuz know where I'm from and my name. He done been bang back with his name. He want to get extra out. Oh, I'm Buddha, Woochie Wolf, West Side Trees. I know your name, YG. But you gonna come extra out, nigga. You don't know me,
I don't know how he thought that was the situation, but I guess anything goes for Suburban Trevor. To make matters worse, CMac decided to randomly diss Mozzie.
Recently you made a post about Mozzie.
Oh, yeah, cuz, what up?
So can you kind of talk about that and explain that a little bit?
My cuz not playing ball like that, cuz not doing what niggas like I'm doing it for niggas do. You find me on hustlers. It ain't taking nothing from what cuz talk about, cuz, but you not actively doing it, cuz. You find me on hustlers, you got a good flow, cuz. Quit playing with this, boy. Tiny hard here at FIP.
Clearly, Chino Boy Trevor has no clue what he's talking about. What he doesn't understand is that the difference between down south and up north is that up north it's not just a game. And with that being said, that's gonna do it for this episode of Swamp Story.
Yeah, man. This nigga Crip Mac, man, obviously ain't official, man. You know what I'm saying? I liked the nigga too, man, in the beginning, dog. That nigga was real funny, man. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a joke. Definitely a goofy. He's definitely a crash dummy. As far as a real nigga, I don't see it, man. Shout out to Swampstoriez, man. I'll be locked in on all them videos. But yeah, we're gonna do another one. That was a good video. I'll get back at y'all, man, tomorrow night. Till then.